Hey y'all, welcome back. I am today making doing a DIY. I just burnt myself with food grade 35% peroxide. So you're gonna see a white mark there. It doesn't really, it just does a little sting. So but it's not burnt. It just leaves a mark on you. Don't mess with that stuff. But anyway, I'm doing all kind of DIYs today, and I'm making 2 table runners because I'm gonna crisscross them on this table, and I'm making 4 napkins out of this buffalo check fabric I got from Hobby Lobby. Now I think the fabric was $6.99, and I chose to use the 40% coupon. It's normally 30% off all their fabric all the time, but you can choose, you can ask if you can use your 40% off. So it was pretty cheap for, I got 2 yards, and that's gonna make, and it'll leave me a little extra, so if I wanted to do a little decorative piece. But 4 napkins and 2 table runners. If you're only gonna do 1 table runner, I would probably still get 2 yards, and I'll tell you why. Because unless you're gonna do it custom and you're gonna use a piece of the buffalo check and different pieces of fabric on each end, you could do that, because then you could take that 36 inches or either the 48 inches, I think it comes in with 44 inches, and then you can put ends on it in your you know, like a different fabric, make it coordinate. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna show y'all that table runner too one day. When I do, and when I don't have enough fabric, and then I do it, and then I'll kind of turn the fabric or use different fabric and make a contrasting table runner. Now, I use this. So here are my pieces. This is what I need to make this. I got my iron. I got my ironing board that I'm at. I got a tape measure and a level. Now I use a level only, but this right here fabric is so good that you don't need a level, because it's just like it has the design. It has grids on it, you see? So you really don't need a level, but I usually use one when I'm starting to press out and put my hems in. So I did start that already. So here's this is what it is. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna tilt this down and show you how. First I'm gonna show you how to do the table runner, and then I'll show you how I do my napkins. So you can have the matching pieces. So I'm gonna tilt you down, and I'll show you how I measure it out and how easy it is with the buffalo check. So I'm trying to do a couple of these today that I'm gonna be using. And but I wanted to show y'all this because I know I've been threatening to show y'all for the longest. So I said, let me get this done. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna tilt this down and set up over here, and I'll start so you won't see me. You don't want to see this face anyway. I'm a mess today. I'm doing so much in here, still got so much to do over here. And over that side, I only have one more thing to do over that side on the living room, and then we gotta get that cleared up. But hold on one second. Okay, let's see. I got this rigged, y'all. Y'all know how I do. Okay, I'm gonna tilt this back just a tad so you can see. Okay, now, with this, I know I want a 16-inch runner, okay? And I'm gonna get my 16 inches, and down the other side, I'm measure it, pull it up like this, because I already did the one side. But you won't do this. You'll be able to do it just how I show you. One second. So you get the other side, and you're going to see a 16 inches. I'll show you that. Because I already did the other side, and I've made it go from black to black. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go from black to black here. These lines right here. Where this black is and where this black is. And it'll meet up exactly with that one. You see? I'm just showing you that. Now this you wouldn't do on the first part. But anyway. So now I'm going to take and fold this in to this black line. See, on that black line, that's the good thing about this buffalo check, is it already has the lines in for you. And then I'm gonna fold this one in on that black line. Now, the reason why I'm doing these, I'm doing like 2-inch, 2.5-inch hems on each side. How many is this? Oh, 3 inches. The reason why, if you were short for fabric and you really wanted to cut out just the right pieces in the patterns and give it only a 1/2 inch on each side, you could. However, this is some thin fabric, and this will be weight. By the time I do my bottom hems, This will be weight to kind of sag it down so it's not so flimsy, you know. Or you could line it, you know. But like I said, this is no-sew. We ain't going through all that. We ain't no professional seamstresses here. That was my mother's job. So, like I said, no-sew. Now I'm gonna check again because I'm on my second side. You always want to do this when you're on your second side. And see, I'm glad I did because I'm off. So this fabric, evidently, the lines aren't running as straight as they could. The lines are not running as straight as they could be. So I know that it's about one more, so it's not going to be black and black. Oh, I see why. It's black and black this way. There you go. See, sometimes it's good to always check. And you got to remember this free edge right here. So you got to remember that in when you're doing your measurements. So now it should be okay. But you always want to check that when you're on your second side, so that way you don't have a lopsided table runner. So it was good that that went down. Oh, I see. It's on this side I did it. It's on that side. So I'm going to fix it. You see on this side, I need to have more. I need to take it to this black level. To this, over here. This is where I messed up at. There you go. To that black line. And I'll pull that other one right back over because I want it to be even. That's the issue. Before you start pressing anything down, you want to make sure it's even. I know this is going way too much, y'all. Okay. So here we got that even now. And then this side, I'll bring in one more like that, and then this should be even. Yeah, there you go. So now we're even on both sides. So I do this. I take this step just to make sure I keep it even. I just go over it with an iron, and then I'll take it all the way down, following that line. Now, if you didn't have fabric with a line, or if it was some kind of pattern, that's where your level will come in. And you can guide your level, have your level guide you all the way down. Okay. So now I'm just going to do that, but I'll show you now what I do. Okay, so here we go. Then I'm going to take this plastic wrap off that comes on here and find my edge. And I use a lot of steam on there because that holds it down. Then I would just find my edge, and I'm going to run this down just a little bit right here on the edge. You could do it on both sides, here and here. When you're doing a long one, I mean a heavy hem like this, you could easily, you can do on that. But for here, I'm not going to, because it holds up better when you're washing if you do that. Here, I'm not going to. It's no need. And if I ever need to, you know, wash it and dry it and it comes apart, I can always do it again. But I'll show you on the other side what I mean by that. Okay, and that's done. We're going to give it a few minutes to cool, and it would be done. Now, what I was saying, on that heavy side, on a side like that, you might want to just lay down a piece on the inside and lay down a piece on the outside where you got your hem at. So right at that line, because then it's just easier when you're watching. You see what I mean? Have one here and one there. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but I'm not going to do that, so I'm not going to waste it. I only have one roll of this, and I'm doing 2 table runners and napkins, so I'm not going to waste it. Okay, I'm just going to lay that down, fold this side back over, and then I'll go down both sides with this. And I'll just show you the hem real fast too. So how I do my hem, I know how long I want to do my table runner, and then I will just fold it up, and I'm probably going to do about a 3-inch hem on this, on each side. So I'm not going to take you through the whole table runner, but I'll probably do it like this, like right to that line. And then the simple thing is, you just go back in here on that line, cut off the rest of this, And it's that easy. You got a table runner. No sew, and it'll be gorgeous. And then you guys will see it on my upcoming tablescape in the next probably couple hours. I'll have it up. So then we got bulk fabric right here. So I can't talk. Fabric right here. So I'll just, at this point is where you could put any kind of bling wrap, or if you wanted it shiny, or I'm going to use this summer for a few different tables. So I'm leaving this as plain as possible. Okay, now this is what you end up with. This would be the end of your table runner, how it would hang off the thing. You see that? Now, dare somebody to tell you that you don't have a table runner. Okay, so now I'm going to finish that up off camera. So now I have this leftover fabric, and I'm going to do 20 by 20 inch napkins. So, but I want to do 20 by 20s, but I'm going to turn it inside out, and I want 4 napkins. So let's see if we can get 20 by 20. And this fabric, I'm going to tell you, it's like dealing with a grid. You can do whatever you want to do with this, because it's just that easy. So I'm going to fold it into 4s, and then I'm going to measure off. And I think I can get the ones I want, because remember, you need your hem. You don't need a lot with these napkins, but you need your hem. Okay. So I got it folded up. And as long as I could get 20 by 20, yep, I'm getting 22 here and 22 here. So I got more than enough for a hem. I'll get 1 inch on each side and 1 inch at the top and the bottom to get my napkins. So I'm gonna cut it into 4s, and I'm gonna go straight right down one of these lines. And I believe it's gonna be that one. I'll show you. 22. Yep, this one right here. And here's my grid. It's going to be this. Wait, did I just say it, y'all? Y'all know me. I always got to second guess it. Yes, this one. Okay, then got my scissors. Look at this. Straight cut. Oh, wait. Most important thing, guys. Make sure, see, it wasn't even straight. And then I think I'm going to press it in, because that just helps you with making sure it's straight. Everything's lined up. Okay. And now I'm going to press it right down the center. Ooh, that peroxide. I touched that bottle, and it must have been leaking a little bit. It was in my freezer. Ooh, that got my finger stinging. Is that right? Nope, I'm off. Let's do this measurement one more time. Measure as many times as you need to, because I want to do it this way because that's where I'm cutting. Okay, so here I'm at 22 on that black line right there. Okay. And then we're going to press this down and then cut it out, and then I'm just going to hem it. And that's it, guys. That's all it is to it. And I'll probably come back, because I'm not going to make y'all watch me. That's boring. I'm going to show you how I started off, but I'll come back and show you the finished project even before the table. I'll do that. And I'm just making squares. I'm not doing any kind of embellishments or anything like that. Nothing like that. So now I'm cutting I'm cutting it in half. And I'll show you that. Since we got that hem in there, it's going to be easier So I'm just gonna start here and cut it, and everything's lined up. I made you see me quadruple check. So then, and again, this is the hem anyway. You just wanted to get it most of the way straight. This is the hem. It's going to be cut in. Okay, and then we just got to do it again on this side. Got it even. And we're going to cut right down here. Oh, this, okay, this side. We got to do this. On that black line. So easy, I'm telling you. It's no reason to go out. This fabric cost me, I must say, probably about $6 and some odd cent after the discount. So with that $6, I've got 2 table runners and 4 napkins. Now, where are you going to go find buffalo check napkins, 20-inch napkins at that, and 2 table runners, right? You can't beat it doing this. And you don't have to pull out a sewing machine or a needle and thread. You just get your little hem tape. That's like $2, $3 at the store. And then we're done. So now, here's 2 of the napkins. And I'm just going to now, I said I had about 1 inch on each side, right? So let's see what we got here. There you go. And I'll pull out my just gonna press it down and go all the way around, and then I'll just put my tape in. It's easy as this, look. Now we're gonna have a fine edge napkin. Come on now. So I'm gonna be back. I'll show y'all after. I'm gonna sit here and do this, so don't have y'all bored to death. And as soon as I'm done, I'll come back and I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, guys, I'm back. I finished off the first table runner and at least a napkin. I'm still working, but I wanted to show you. Here's my napkins, right? And they have the fresh edge going around. And here's, I'll show you the hem on here. Nothing. Now, what you can do, which I ain't gonna do, there's black, you can buy black ribbon at any Hobby Lobby or any Joann's, anywhere that sells fabric, any kind of fabric store. Black ribbon, probably about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. And you can take and use the same hemming tape and hem that ribbon all the way around on your salvaged ends. Now that would make a nice napkin when you see the underneath. Me, ain't going through all that. So what I'm doing, you know, because I mean, if I was going to be using these napkins, I would do that, because then it would make it look a little more finished. But here's the simple napkin ring grabber, right? And then just make sure you get the center. Right? And then you take your napkin ring. I remember I thrifted these. I got a whole bunch of these. And I just wanted to pull that red so you could see. And pull it through. And voila. I pulled this out so you can see too. Napkin. Right? I'm doing it for video purposes. However, you know, if you, like I said, if you were going to be using these, I would probably get that ribbon and then do, now these you don't have to, you can if you're just buying a whole lot of ribbon, but these are, if they're going to be in use, and even, you can even double these, like double them, put that fabric up underneath, and when you take your hem over to so that way you see this on both sides, and then you can put that black ribbon around it. personally, I'm just not doing that. So, but yeah, it's a symbol. I'll show you exactly what I mean. The black ribbon would go all the way around the hemlines. You see, just the hemlines in here. So therefore, you wouldn't see any, where's a rough edge? Right here. It would cover all of that, you know, and just make it big enough till it's about 1.5 inches. So it can cover, go on, you know, cover the whole thing. But that's it. So here's my table runner. Now, if somebody comes to your house and you're having dinner and they lift up your table runner and say, let me see your hem, grab them by the arm and walk them to the door. They ain't got no business going through your stuff. But anyway, that's it, guys. Simple. I'm going to make 2 table runners and get my table done today. And I'll show you. It's going to just lay flat just like this. Just as easy. You would never know I didn't get that. And I have the red ones that I did purchase on clearance from Hobby Lobby in the Buffalo check. And I like mine just as good. Because even on clearance, I think I paid, I want to say they were regular either $19.99 or $14.99. And I think I paid like about $8, $9 a piece for them. Maybe even $10 a piece. And I think I got 2. So for about $7, $8, let's just go 8 with tax. I got 2 table runners and 4 napkins. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back with a tablescape using these pieces later on, probably in a couple hours, as soon as I can finish up this, and then I'll get the table set and I'll tape it. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. All right, bye-bye.